Hello students, today we will be discussing quant quiz on time and distance focusing on problems on trains. So the first question is, the ratio between the speed of car, train and a bus is 5:9:4. The average speed of the car, bus and train is 72 km/h. What is the average speed of the car and train together? So let the speed of car, train and bus be 5x, 9x and 4x. Car 5x, train 9x and bus 4x. So according to question, 5x plus 9x plus 4x upon 3 is equal to 72 because the average is 72 and these are three numbers, so we'll divide it by 3. This implies 18x is equal to 216. This implies x is equal to 12. So the average speed of car and train will be equal to the speed of car will be 5 into 12 because the value of x is 12 plus the speed of train will be 9 into 12 upon 2 to find the average. So that will be 84 km/h. Question number 2. A 320 meters long train takes 80 seconds more time to cross a platform than it takes to cross a pole at the same speed. If the length of platform is twice the length of train, then find the speed of the train. Let the speed of train be x meter per second. Train, speed of train, x meter per second. And length of platform is 2 into 320 because the train is 320 meters long and the length of platform is twice the length of the train. So that will be equal to 640 meters. Now according to question, 640 plus 320, that will become the total distance. This is the length of platform and this is the length of train upon x, that is the speed of the train, minus 320 upon x is equal to 80, that is the time. So this implies x is equal to 640 upon 80. So the value of x is 8 meter per second. Question number 3. The ratio of the speed of a train to that of a car is 18:3. Also, a bus covered a distance of 480 km in 12 hours. If the speed of the bus is 5/9 the speed of the train, then how much distance will the car cover in 5 hours? So, speed of the bus is 480 upon 12. 480 is the distance and 12 is the time, is equal to 40 km/h. And according to question, speed of bus is equal to 5/9 speed of train. This implies speed of train is equal to 9/5 into speed of bus. Therefore, speed of train will be equal to 9 by 5 into 40, that is the speed of bus. So that will be equal to 72 kilometer per hour. And speed of train upon speed of car is equal to 18 by 3, because their ratio is 18 is to 3. This implies speed of car is equal to 3 by 18 into speed of train. Therefore, speed of car will be equal to 3 by 18 into 72, that is the speed of train. So that will be equal to 12 kilometer per hour. So the required answer, that is the distance that the car covers in 5 hours, will be equal to 5 into 12. 5 is the time and 12 is the speed. So that will be 60 kilometers. So the correct answer is C. Question number 4. Train A crosses a stationary train B in 35 seconds and a pole in 14 seconds with the same speed. The length of the train A is 280 meters. What is the length of the stationary train B? So, speed of train A is equal to 280, that is the length of train A, and 14, that is the time that it takes to cross a pole. So that will be equal to 20 meter per second. And let the length of train B be L meters. Therefore, 280, that is the length of train A, plus L, that is the length of train B, upon 20 will be equal to 35, that is the time that it takes to cross another train. So this implies L is equal to 700 minus 280, that is equal to 420 meters. So the correct answer is D. Question number 5. A 320 meters long train moving with an average speed of 120 km per hour crosses a platform in 24 seconds. A man crosses the same platform in 4 minutes. What is the speed of the man in meter per second? So speed of train in meter per second will be equal to 120 into 5 by 18. We'll multiply it by 5 by 18 to convert it in meter per second. So that will be equal to 100 upon 3 meter per second. Let the speed of man be x meter per second. Speed of man be x meter per second. Therefore, the length of platform in first case will be equal to length of platform in second case. Length of first case This implies 100 upon 3, that is the speed, into 24, that is the time, minus 320, that is the length of the train, is equal to 4 into 60. We will multiply the time by 60 because it is in minutes and we have to convert it in seconds, into x. This implies x is equal to 480 upon 240. This implies x is equal to 2 meter per second. So the correct option is D. Question number 6. The ratio between the speed of a bus and a train is 15:27 respectively. Also, a car covers a distance of 720 km in 9 hours. The speed of the bus is 3/4 of the speed of the car. How much distance will the car cover in 7 hours? So, speed of the car is 720 upon 9, that is 80 km per hour, and speed of bus is 3/4 into 80, so that will be equal to 60 km per hour, because the speed of bus is 3/4 of the speed of the car. And speed of bus is, and the ratio of speed of bus to that of speed of train is equal to 15:27. So this implies speed of train is equal to 27 upon 15 into speed of bus. Therefore, speed of train will be equal to 27 upon 15 into 60, that is the speed of bus. So that will be equal to 108 km per hour. Therefore, distance traveled by train in 7 hours will be equal to 108, that is the speed, into 7, that is the time. So that will be equal to 756 kilometers. So the correct option is B. Question number 7. Train A, which is 320 meters long, crosses a pole in 16 seconds. If it halts 5 times each time for exactly 18 minutes, how many hours will it take to cover a distance of 576 km? So speed of train is equal to 320 upon 16. 320 is the length of the train and 16 is the time that it takes to cross a pole. So that will be equal to 20 meter per second. Now total time of halts is equal to 18 into 5, because 18 is the time that it stops for, and 5 and it stops for 5 times. So that will be equal to 90 minutes. That will be equal to 90 upon 60 hours, equal to 3/2 hours. So the required answer will be 576, that is the distance to be covered, upon 20, that is the speed of train, and we have to convert it in meter per second. So we'll multiply it by 18 by 5. Sorry, we have to convert it in kilometer per hour, plus 3/2. So the required answer will be 9 1 by 2 hours. Question number 8. A 240 meters long train crosses a platform twice its length in 40 seconds. What is the speed of the train? So speed of the train will be equal to 240, that is the length of the train, plus 2 into 240, that is the length of the platform, that is twice its length, upon 40. So that will be equal to 720 upon 40 equal to 18 meter per second. So the correct option is C. Question number 9. Train A traveling at 126 km per hour completely crosses train B in 9 seconds. Train B is half the length of train A and is traveling at a speed of 90 km per hour in the opposite direction towards train A. How much will train A take to cross a platform of length 690 meters? So, train A is here and train B is here, and they are moving towards each other. Train B is moving with 90 km per hour speed and train A is moving with the speed of 126 km per hour. So length of train B, we'll consider the length of train B to be x meters, and length of train A is 2x meters. Why? Because train B is half the length of train A. Therefore, 3x upon 126 plus 90 into 5 by 18 to convert it in meter per second will be equal to 9, because 9 seconds is the time. This implies x is equal to 180 meters. Therefore, length of train A will be equal to 360 meters and the required time will be 360, that is the length of train, plus 690, that is the length of platform, upon 120 into 5 by 18, 126, sorry, that is the speed of train A. So this will be equal to 30 seconds. So the correct option is D. Question number 10. If the speed of a train is increased by 5 km per hour from its normal speed, then it takes 2 hours less for a journey of 300 kilometers. What is the normal speed of the train? So let the normal speed of train be x km per hour. And normal time be t. T hours. Therefore, x plus 5 into t minus 2, when the speed of train is increased by 5 km per hour and it is taking 2 hours less, so t minus 2 is equal to 300, that is the distance. We will mark it as equation 1. Also, xt is equal to 300 as per the question. We will mark it as equation 2. So from equation 1 we have xt plus 5t minus 2x minus 10 is equal to 300. And from equation 2 we have 5t minus 2x is equal to 10. So this implies t is equal to 10 plus 2x upon 5. So if we put the value of t in equation 2, then we get x 10 plus 2x upon 5 is equal to 300. So this implies 2x square plus 10x minus 1500 is equal to 0. This implies x square plus 5x minus 750 is equal to 0. This implies x square plus 30x minus 25x minus 750 is equal to 0. This implies x minus 25 and x plus 30 is equal to 0. So this implies x is equal to 25 and minus 30. So we'll ignore the negative value and consider the positive one. Therefore, the speed of train will be equal to 25 kilometer per hour. So the correct option is B. Now the next part is based on quadratic equations. So directions are, in the following questions, numbered 1 and 2 equations are given. So you have to solve both the equations and give the answers. A, if x is less than y. B, if x is less than or equal to y. C, if x is equal to y or no relation can be established. D, if y is less than x. And E, if y is less than or equal to x. So, question number 11. The first equation is 3x plus 4y is equal to 8. And the second equation is 4x plus 5y is equal to 6. So, we'll multiply equation first by 4 and the second equation by 3. So, we'll get 12x plus 16y is equal to 32 and 12x plus 15y is equal to 18. So if we subtract equation 2 from equation 1, then we get y is equal to 14. So if we put the value of y in equation 1, then we get 3x plus 56 is equal to 8. So this implies x is equal to 16. This implies y is greater than x. So the value of y is greater than x. Question number 12. The first equation is 7y square minus 13y minus 24 is equal to 0. So this implies 7y square minus 21y plus 8y minus 24 is equal to 0. This implies y minus 3 7y plus 8 is equal to 0. This implies y is equal to 3 comma minus 8 by 7. And the second equation is 9x square minus 17x minus 76 is equal to 0. This implies 9x square minus 36x plus 19x minus 76 is equal to 0. This implies x minus 4 into 9x plus 19 is equal to 0. So this implies x is equal to 4 and minus 19 by 9. So we can see that no relation can be established here. Question number 13. The first equation is x square plus 56x minus 512 is equal to 0. This implies x square plus 64x minus 8x minus 512 is equal to 0. This implies x into x plus 64 minus 8 x plus 64 is equal to 0. This implies x plus 64 into x minus 8 is equal to 0. This implies x is equal to minus 64 and 8. And the second equation is y square minus 68y minus 288 is equal to 0. This implies y minus 72 plus 4 y minus 72 is equal to 0. This implies y minus 72 into y plus 4 is equal to 0. This implies y is equal to minus 4 comma 72. So here also we can see that no relation can be established. Question number 14 is, the first equation is x square is equal to 1089. So x will be equal to plus or minus 33 because 1089 is the square of 33. And the second equation is y is equal to under root 1089. So this implies y is equal to 33. This implies x is less than or equal to y. Question number 15. The first equation is 11x x square minus 27x plus 10 is equal to 0. This implies 11x square minus 22x minus 5x plus 10 is equal to 0. This implies 11x into x minus 2 minus 5 x minus 2 is equal to 0. This implies x minus 2 into 11x minus 5 is equal to 0. This implies x is equal to 2 comma 5 by 11. And the second equation is 9y square minus 23y plus 10 is equal to 0. This implies 9y square minus 18y minus 5y plus 10 is equal to 0. This implies 9y y minus 2 minus 5 y minus 2 is equal to 0. This implies y minus 2 9y minus 5 is equal to 0. This implies y is equal to 2 and 5 by 9. So here also we can see that no relationship can be established. So students, thank you for joining the session.